Namo Narayan. If I ask you one question, who decides the real path of your life? Is it your dharma, which is your duty and values, or your earth, your desires for money and stability, or calm, the fulfillment of the inner desires, or finally moksha, which is the complete peace of the soul? See, every human's life moves on these four pillars: dharma, arth, kam, moksha. And when a surprising hidden guests enter among these four, that hidden guests in the sense your Rahu planet. So in that case, the entire story changes. Rahu is absolutely not a very much normal planet. Not all the nine planets are normal, but Rahu especially is considered as the true game changer in the life. The scripture says, where Rahu sits, a person gets the chance to learn, fall, and above them, just rise from that very place. Today we will discuss that only, that how Rahu teaches some of the most important parts of the life, which are your dharma, arth, kam, and moksha, and in which direction Rahu takes your life story. And remember, I'm not here just to explain these things to you. I'm here for you to feel the astrological concept. Because many of you were asking for the videos of all planets in the Trikons. There was a lot of demand. And many of our viewers even sent messages on WhatsApp. And many of our, team members, my staff also informed me that we received many emails as well. So that is why today I am here to make you feel this astrological knowledge. I want you to feel it. Apply this to your practical life and not just to learn about yourself. Because the deeper you go into it, the more hidden secrets you will discover. Because the effect of Rahu is not limited to the birth chart alone. Sometimes what happens is that some people think that we have our Rahu's Mahadasha going on, which is actually the Rahu's periodic time of 18 years. Means till 18 years that Rahu will be the primary planet which will rule all other planets in your birth chart. No matter which is your Yoga planet, no matter which is your ascendant lord. But for these 18 years, if something will happen, then that will be because of Rahu. And Rahu's periodic time means Rahu's Mahadasha has only 18 years. So, in this case, people think that yes, our periodic time of Rahu was going on, Mahadasha, Antardasha was going on. So, that happened, this happened, that happened. And in such a case, sometimes I've seen such people too who have not even a single chance of Rahu in the Mahadashas or Antardashas. They're also facing problems because of Rahu. See, it's not limited only to your birth chart or even your Mahadashas or Antardashas. Yes, they all are important for you to learn. And that is why astrology is made, right? For you to learn and just improve your future, improve all the mistakes you have done so far. And because of that mistakes only, you will face obstacles, right? So, astrology is made for you to just as a guidance step for you. That is why not only Rahu, but each and every planet is not limited to the birth chart alone. Every concept, Rahu can also affect you from each and every perspective of your life. Rahu doesn't need any Mahadasha or Antardasha or any malefic house placement, any benefic house placement for you to give results. That just needs your karma. Karma in the sense that could be bad also, that could be good also. It depends upon you. Also, past life matters a lot. So, all these concepts are mm, explained very well in the astrology concept. Now, understanding today's topic, we will see Dharam, Arth, Kaam, and Moksh. These are the four Trikons in the astrology concept. So let us begin. Step by step, we will understand everything clearly. I will try my best to explain it in a very simple and clear way. So let's begin today's topic. Now, moving ahead to the first Trikon of the astrology, which is our Dharam Trikon. Now, this has first, fifth, and ninth houses, as you can see. These are forming a triangle on the screen. These forms a triangle. So that is why we say it as the Dharam Trikon. Now, about this does not only mean worship or rituals or just duty. I'm not saying that they are only about puja part or the worships, rituals we do every day. These three houses tell you how you truly are, what your real character is, and what the divine expects from you. There's a shlo in Bhagavad Gita which says, Swadharme nidhanam shreyaha paradharmo bhyavaha. Means it is better to follow your own dharma, even if it is difficult, than to follow someone else's path. This means, in simple words, if I could explain, real success comes only when you walk according to your own nature, your own identity, and truth. The true essence of Dharam Trikon is to live life according to your inner truth, right? And not by others' standards. When Rahu comes here, then what happens is that it hits the most sensitive areas of your life. And the most sensitive areas are your identity, your intelligence, and your destiny. Basically, everything happening in your life is dependent on these three important areas: identity, intelligence, and your destiny. When Rahu is in specifically first house, so what happens is that your personality becomes magnetic and mysterious. People feel curious about you. Some feel jealous, some start following you. You also become a bit rebellious, kind of a thing, with an attitude of, I will choose my own way. I don't follow someone else's rules, some kind of like that. Basically, you want to be interdependent, not dependent on someone else's decisions. Secondly, if we talk about Rahu specifically placed in fifth house, so here creativity, intuition, intelligence work in an unusual way. I said unusual. Means your love life may feel like a roller coaster, but destiny does not abandon you. Here, Rahu turns intuition into a superpower. Then, if we talk about Rahu in the ninth house, so a person is attracted to foreign cultures, beliefs, and places. Such person always have a Rahu in ninth house. So basically, you can also relate to this that maybe in some kind of a thing you are attracted to any foreign culture, you are attracted to any foreign belief for the places. It could be anything. Then major life turning points come through the father figure, your guru, or guidance. But one thing is very much clear. Rahu brings twists to the story here, but it is these twists that create the hero. So, a common question people ask, will it give money or not? So, for all of you, listen to this. Rahu in Dharam Trikon does give money. Now, for you, it might be shocking because I know many of you might be facing financial scarcity. Many of you are running out of money, and many situations are happening in your life just for money. So, understand your position first. Until you understand your true life path, money does not become stable. Now, suppose your Rahu is in the first house. So, money comes through a self made identity. If there is no stability at all, then it usually means that issue with the 7th, 10th, or 11th Lord. Means just for a once, take a glance towards your 7th, 10th, and 11th Lord, how they are placed. If even if one Lord is disturbed, placed with a malefic planet, or already a malefic planet, then you have to just make that planet strong. Then you can expect Rahu to become stable in the money matter too. Secondly, if we talk about Rahu in the 5th house, so money comes through creativity, trading, teaching, fame, or speculation. If there are blockages, then the reason is often wrong timing or the wrong company, which you give to the people, or either the people are giving you. Now, secondly, Rahu in the 9th house does what? In this case, money comes through foreign lands, travel, consultancy, or higher knowledge too. If money stops here, then it indicates weakness of the second or fourth lord. So just check these two lords in your birth chart, second and fourth lord. Even if one lord is disturbed here again, then it might create many obstacles in your money path. So, for all these three houses, just remember one thing: money becomes stable only when your decisions are aligned with your heart, with your values, and intention. Now, let us also talk about challenges, because Rahu never makes anyone a master without challenges. Here, if we could relate it with elements, then you would understand it in a better way. The fire and air element gets disturbed here. Fire and air element. Why? What does it means? Inspiration and thinking. Now understand it, but in each house, Rahu in the first house, what kind of challenges you will face? Identity crisis, self doubt, fame and defame cycles. Rahu in fifth house means overthinking, love life complications, and taking wrong risks. Similarly, in the Rahu in the ninth house, misunderstandings with father figure or guru, broken beliefs, zigzag phases in the life, these may happen. But all these things happens because Rahu teaches you one common thing. Dharma is not learned from books. It is understood through life's shocks. Whatever struggle, whatever challenge you are facing, that only makes you to learn Dharma. Slowly, that same person becomes a guide whom people once failed to understand. Now, the most important part for you is precautions. What you need to do in such a case. Rahu always says that become like others, but you must do the opposite. Hold on to your originality, your identity, and copy pasting your identity makes Rahu negative, because you can see Rahu always runs opposite, but you have to be in a right direction. So always remember, hold on to your originality. Secondly, stay away from wrong guidance, because Rahu here can actually take your life on a detour through the wrong guru, to the wrong mentor. With the right guidance, Rahu becomes gold. With wrong guidance, it becomes a jungle of confusion. Understand the difference between both of these things. Now let's move ahead to Artha Trikon. As you can see on the screen, there's a triangle being formed by the second, sixth, and 10th houses. Now, about this, many people get confused that this is only about money. This is only about income. But let me tell you, this does not only mean your money, your income, or your career, as most people think. It actually shows the practical side of your life. See, understand the difference. How you earn money comes from second house. How you handle difficulties in competition comes from sixth house. How you handle rises, or I would say that how you rise in life and what level you want to reach, that shows your 10th house. Understood? Now, what our scripture says? Our scripture says, Udyoginam Purushasing Mupaiti Lakshmi. This means Goddess Lakshmi goes to those who work with discipline and effort. Now, what am I trying to explain you by this? This means wealth comes to those who treat work with seriousness and dedication, with discipline, with efforts. Now, as I said, second house represents your wealth, speech, and values. Sixth house represents competition, daily routine, and handling crisis. Similarly, 10th house shows your public image and the real result of your karmas. So, when Rahu is placed in the Artha Trikon, a strong voice runs inside you. I want to build my own reality. I want to be on my own, stand on my own. So, this is its deepest meaning. When Rahu is active here, you develop a strong hunger to earn. Rahu in second house, money comes in big waves and sometimes with gaps. But opportunities are always large. If we talk about family life and speeches, then they become unusual, and name and wealth become major life themes. Similarly, Rahu in the sixth house, you become a fighter. You will face such things like competition, medical or legal fields, job, service, management, and also politics push you forward. Similarly, Rahu in the 10th house, the career path is not straight here. Foreign connections, fame, corporate politics, digital world, high profile work. These all areas become important parts of your life. So, in all this, Rahu shows you paths that ordinary people are afraid to take, and those same paths bring you success. Now, the main question is, does money stay or not? Or it will flow like a water? So, the answer here is yes, because the Earth Trikon is directly connected to wealth. So, at some point, money definitely comes. Now, some people will say that why I have never received any money as such. Why I have no money. I'm not a billionaire. See, let's understand it house-wise. Then maybe you will be able to get more clarity. Rahu in the second house. Here, if money stops, then the reason is disturbance of the 11th Lord or Venus and Moon. Just check these three pointers, your 11th Lord and your Venus and Moon planet. They create disturbance here. Secondly, Rahu in the 6th house. Money comes through jobs, crisis handling, service sectors, but problems arise due to wrong routine and debt pressure. Thirdly, Rahu in the 10th house. Here, money comes from foreign companies, media, business, politics, or high risk fields. If it does not come, then maybe you have to check Sun, Saturn, or the second house. These three things, these two planets in one house is usually disturbed. So, in all these three houses, what have you noticed one thing which is common among all these three? Here, Rahu teaches one strong lesson. You will earn a lot, but stability comes only when you learn controlling. Control on yourself, control on your earnings. Now, let us also talk about negative effects. Here, Rahu disturbs the earth and air element again. In second house, family disputes, sudden losses, wrong financial decisions, speech problems might be there, and risk of bad name. Similarly, in the sixth house, enemies, office politics, health struggles, court cases, unnecessary rivalry, all these things will happen. In the 10th house, Rahu is placed. So, sudden rise and fall, problems with bosses, public criticism, and frequent job changes might be there. migration in job, migration in business, these all might happen. So Rahu teaches here, understand your work first. Otherwise, work will teach you. And obviously, when work comes to the stage where it needs to teach you, and it's absolutely not good for you. So, two strong precautions you have to always follow. Do not earn money through shortcuts. It gives advantage in the beginning but regret in the end. Then also avoid ego based decisions. The feeling of I know everything is Rahu's biggest trap. Rahu is the planet of illusion. So here you have to be a little careful. And if we talk about the future, then this is the most important part. With Rahu in the Artha Trikon, success comes late, but it comes strongly. Your career will not move in a straight line, but one day the world will say, how did this person achieve so much? Over the time, money becomes more stable, your public image becomes strong, and you build a solid identity. So, Rahu in the Artha Trikon makes you a fighter, achiever, and a self made person. Listen to me carefully now. For all the Kaam Trikon people, as you can see, the third, seventh, and 11th house together form Kaam Trikon, which is the real system of desires within us. So, what you want from the world, how you ask for it, how you try to achieve it, all this is shown here. We often connect the word calm only with physical desires. But let me tell you one thing, the truth is that the Kaam Trikon is the center of your life goals. Your dreams, your ambitions, all these are connected with Kaam Trikon and do not only relate it with physical desires. The Bhagavad Gita says that desire is such a power that never fully dies. And when Rahu sits here, then what Rahu wants from you? Rahu always wants from you to run behind your desires. You will keep running behind your wishes, your desires, your fulfillment of your all these things which you already desired of. And that is the only thing where Rahu will trap you in a very different way. So a voice keeps rising inside you again and again. You can do more, you can achieve more. And that voice comes directly from Rahu. When Rahu is in the third house, so your thoughts, voice, and courage becomes powerful, no doubt here. You speak boldly, and people are often surprised by your confidence some way. Your communication skill, social media presence, marketing ability, and expression start standing out. Another thing is that when Rahu is in the seventh house, so relationships, marriage, and business partnerships become the main chapter of your life. Big lessons and major changes come through your life partner or partnerships. Similarly, Rahu in the 11th house. Your network means your friends, social circle, and foreign contacts. These all works to make you grow. From inside, you feel that I am not made for a simple life. I want to do something big. Rahu turns on a powerful ambition engine within you. Now let us also talk about money matters because this point naturally brings excitement. With Rahu in the Kaam Trikon, the promise of earning is strong, but it happens slowly. It happens gradually. These are growth houses. The third and seventh are especially known for gradual growth. Here, success comes late, but it comes solid, in a solid way. Similarly, Rahu in the third house, if we talk about. So, income through digital work, travel, sales, marketing, media, and communication will come. Rahu in the seventh house, then money through marriage, business, partners, or foreign collaborations. Similarly, Rahu in the 11th house specifically. some money through networks, trading, commissions, online platforms, and big gains. All these wins are the base for you to come in the money. But one truth remains same. Sometimes high, sometimes low. Big incomes at times, then gaps at other times. Big dreams and sometimes frustration. Why? Because Rahu tests one thing. How steady are you with patience and values? First comes the test, then comes the result. It is very important to understand that Rahu in the Kaam Trikon can disturb the air and fire element. This means the mind becomes fast and desires become even faster. Rahu in the third house, frequent change of decisions, clashes with siblings, phone and internet addiction, comparison habit, these all challenges might appear. Similarly, Rahu in the seventh house, misunderstandings in marriage, doubt on partner, attraction towards the wrong people, and betrayal in partnerships. Rahu in the 11th house does what? It makes you to come under the wrong company, quick money traps, and a feeling of emptiness even after achieving a lot. So, Rahu here basically tells you a lesson that life cannot run only on desires. Without values, even success feels like a failure. This learning both challenges you and shapes you. Now, I will share two most important life rules, so understand them. No hurry. First rule for your life is that no hurry. Even if shortcuts give results, they are not stable. Rahu says, I will give, but if you walk on the wrong path, I will take everything back from you. So always stay away from illegal or immoral actions. Second rule of your life is stop comparing. Do not compete with others. Compete only with yourself. People will talk you about you. People will criticize you and misunderstand you. But do not stop. Keep improving your speech, your work, and your efforts. Because if you give the right direction to your desires, remember this. One day Rahu in the Kaam Trikon will place you at such a point where you will tell your own success story without any shame, without any regret, only with pride. Just remember this thing. Moving ahead to Moksh Trikon. Now, this is indeed the last Trikon in all the four Trikonas, but this is the most special among all of them. People usually understand this Trikon only as a reunification, detachment, or spirituality. But the real essence hidden here is connected to your mind, your pain, and your inner story, and the peace of your soul. Yes, this is connected to your reunification, detachment, and all these concepts. But mainly, its focus is on your inner story, your inner soul. Now, as you can see on the screen, this has 4th, 8th, and 12th houses. Now, about this, our ancient texts say your mind is your greatest friend and also your greatest enemy. You must have heard this from somewhere too. So, this is the core of the Moksh Trikon. The fourth house represents your emotions and the atmosphere of the home. The eighth house represents your inner pain, fear, transformation, and finally, the 12th house represents detachment, foreign lands, losses, and the unconscious mind. Some people always look happy from the outside, but are difficult to understand from within. So, Rahu in Moksh Trikon does exactly this with you. It makes you different, deeper, and more complex for other to understand. Rahu sits in these houses. The first effect is restlessness of the mind. A voice inside keeps asking again and again, where is my true place? If suppose Rahu is specifically in the fourth house, so emotions become difficult to understand. Some home environment feels unusual. Childhood becomes unpredictable. And throughout life, you keep searching for a place that truly feels like a home. Similarly, Rahu in the eighth house. Then research, psychology, occult subjects, trauma healing, and sudden ups and downs become a part of your life. Your personal magnetism also becomes your strength. If Rahu is in the 12th house, then overthinking at night, strong activity, escapism, and a strong pull towards foreign lands appear. People may say you are very deep, and you yourself feel that I first need to understand myself. Now, let's also talk about your money matters, which is the closest part to everyone's heart. The Moksh Trikon is not directly about money, but Rahu here can both give money and block it. It does not care. It only checks one thing, are you learning control or not? Rahu in the fourth house, then money comes through property, land, vehicles, interiors, or home based business too. If income stops, then it usually means career issues or weak sun and moon. Rahu in the eighth house, then income comes suddenly through insurance, research, confidential work, foreign resources, or even occult fields. Sometimes very high, sometimes very low. Then Rahu in the 12th house, money comes from foreign countries. All the hospital fields, hotels, MNCs like multinational companies, imagination based careers, charity projects, or even import export work can also be proficient for you. If money keeps stopping in case, then the reasons are high expenses, pressure on the second house, or Saturn and Rahu influence. These can create obstacles in your birth chart too and your life too. So, yes, money comes, but wisdom and control must be learned. Another important thing, there's a very important precious spiritual point here. Rahu disturbs the water and air element. Water means emotions, and the air means the mind. So, look at the life patterns in each house. Rahu in the fourth house, relocation, concerns for the mother's health, and broken mental peace. Rahu in the eighth house, trust issues, surgeries, accidents, intense breakups, and deep pain that is never spoken about. Similarly, Rahu in the 12th house, risk of addiction, unnecessary spending, wrong attachment, sleep problems, and a heavy pain behind the eyes. But remember one thing among all this same Rahu eventually teaches you that real victory is not outside, but inside the mind. See, Moksh Trikon is always about your inner soul. Whatever is going behind your inside soul, your inner soul, that relates to Moksh Trikon. The beginning is difficult, definitely, but in the end, it enlightens your soul. So, two golden rules which you need to remember: do not suppress your emotions. If you stay silent and keep pressing your feelings down, then Rahu brings overthinking, anxiety, guilt, and impulsive decisions. You must listen to your inner voice. Secondly, stay away from escapism. The online world, fantasies, and addictions are only temporary escapes. You must face life directly. Only then does Rahu give peace, maturity, and depth. And if we talk about the future, then one day you will become so wise that people will come to you for advice. Growth will come through foreign connections, spirituality will become your strength. And most importantly, you will understand life in a way that ordinary people cannot even imagine.